Dear Diary, I have so much to tell you. You won't believe what happened to me today.
Good morning. I am in a really good mood, as you can tell. Today it is Tuesday, and I'm really excited because tomorrow my very first daily vlog goes live. Not only because it's going to be a lot of work, I want to post 7 videos in a row. I'm also nervous to see how you guys respond to it. I've been weekly vlogging for about a year now, and switching back to daily vlogging is definitely different. And I know a lot of you guys like my longer vlogs, but I also hope a lot of you guys, or even more of you hopefully, will enjoy the daily vlogs. Sorry guys, I quickly had to put you down on my desk because my arms, they're like chicken arms. I can't hold my camera long enough to actually finish my talk. My camera is so heavy and my arms get so shaky. It's not a cute look whatsoever. So with that being said, today I have a very overwhelmingly busy day. I have a lot to do, and on days like this, vlogging is not the best thing to do because it's usually like very time consuming, even though I'm literally filming what I do in order to get like the nice shots and like interesting b-rolls and interesting like video material. I have to keep switching my camera. I have to make sure the sound is good. I have to make sure the angle is good. I have to make sure I'm using the right lens. I always put a lot of thought in my vlogs, and I know a lot of you guys appreciate that, so thank you. But whenever I have a lot to do, that's not the easiest thing to combine. And a lot of you guys also obviously ask me how I'm able to combine all the things that I do, especially when I was still in law school, and just wonder about my time management. So today I thought to dedicate this vlog a little bit to my time management. How do I schedule my day when I just don't have enough time and I have a lot of important tasks to do? Before I'm going to jump into that, it's time for the most important thing to get myself going. Some coffee. Let's go downstairs because the coffee machine of this apartment building that I use for my coffee is downstairs. So guys, we have our cup of coffee, and the amount of actual coffee that you use is obviously totally up to you. I don't really like very strong coffee, so yeah, I don't use that much. I also added some brown sugar, but you can also add some vanilla syrup instead. And this is where all the magic happens. This is my Bodum milk heater and milk frother. It has an option to heat up the milk or to heat up and froth the milk, and this is honestly amazing. It gives the perfect frothy consistency, and I don't know about you guys, but I always find that the froth is the best part of the whole coffee. I'm so happy to have this device at home because I've been saving so much money. I don't feel the need anymore to go out and get coffee because it tastes just as good as the coffee that I make at home. And this milk frother, best thing, cost me like 22 bucks. You can find it between $20 to $30. I will link it in the description box down below. And also Bodum is an international brand. These glasses actually are also from Bodum. I love them. My mom gave them to me when I just moved to the US, and she bought them in the Netherlands. So you can get this brand pretty much worldwide, I think. I will have linked it down below. I am not sponsored. I wish I was because I use this thing every day, but I bought this with my own money. But yeah, just to be clear about that. My favorite milk to use is this Oatly oat milk. I also like almond milk, or sometimes I use lactose-free or like almost lactose-free normal milk. So this is actually the thing that makes it frothy, and it's magnetic. You just stick it on the bottom and pour the milk. Honestly, this is like literally super easy, but I just wanted to show you guys. Turn it on, the magic is going to happen. So guys, this is the finished result. Oh my god, how beautiful is this, right? I am getting so excited about stuff like milk froth. My life is so pathetic. Now it's time for the best part. And there you have it, your perfect latte at home. When it comes to time management, I feel like our ultimate goal is to be as productive as possible. That is the reason why we want to manage our time, because we want to have more control over our time. We want to be more mindful and more intentional when we spend our time on certain tasks, and we don't want to procrastinate. So time management is part of this bigger goal of being more productive, being more useful with your time. So I think when I talk about time management, I also talk about productivity in general, because those two really intertwine in my opinion. When it comes to time management, a very necessary step for me is to live in a very clean and organized environment. I will not be very productive, I will not be spending my time usefully if I live in a messy area. That is also one of the reasons why my apartment is always looking so clean. If you have questions about how I'm able to keep up with it every day, and trust me, I don't spend the whole day cleaning, then watch my previous vlog, because in that vlog I show you how I organize my apartment and how I keep it clean and immaculate, if I can say so myself. So that is for me kind of a premise to having a productive day and to managing my time. Right now my space is very organized. I'm burning a candle and I'm drinking my latte. What I'm going to do right now, and this is what I always do after, my apartment and my environment is very clean, because a clean apartment is a clean mind and a messy apartment is a messy mind, is what I like to call a kind of brain dump / very general to-do list. I'm a person that has a lot going on right here in my brain, and I often feel overwhelmed with not even the big things, but also like all the little things that are still kind of important and urgent too that I have to do. And sometimes I feel like I lose a type of overview, and if I don't have that overview, I start doing things that are not as important or kind of small first, while I should be tackling like the big, important, urgent goals. So what I like to do first, before I actually start planning, is using a to-do list. The to-do list that I used is this one that I designed myself and I sell in my web shop. I will link it down below, but honestly you can also just write it down on a paper. It doesn't have to be this one, but for me personally, I really like this because it has the structure that I use when I create to-do lists. What I really like about this to-do list is that it already organizes your to-dos based per category and also urgent. When I would just write down everything that I feel like I need to do on a list, it's still very unorganized, and I spend quite a bit of time reorganizing it in my planner. While if I write it down here, I already have everything organized per category and per urgency, and then it doesn't take me a lot of time to actually schedule it like per hour or per like section of the day in my planner, if that makes sense. So I'm going to fill that out right now because I feel like I have so much to do. I finished filling in my to-do list / brain dump, and there's like a lot on here. After I fill out my to-do list, I'm going to transfer everything into my planner, and my planner is way more detailed and I can kind of schedule everything per hour or per section of the day, so that's why I use both. Again, you can buy this planner at my web shop, so if you guys want to support me and my brand, and obviously if you think it's going to be helpful for you, then feel free to order it. Shipping is worldwide, and we also have like way faster shipping now. You can get your order within like 2 to 4 days or 2 to 13 days. all over the world because yeah, I've been working on that behind the scenes. Trust me, shipping is really expensive and there's so many different options and prices and whatever, but I'm working on getting everything smoother and faster and better, so I hope you guys appreciate that. But yeah, anyway, time to schedule everything in my planner right now. This is what my planner is currently looking like. I obviously already did some scheduling. It's Tuesday today. I usually do this on a Monday, so there's quite some bits filled out. Also, I use these sticky notes, just regular sticky notes, if I have some questions or something that I need, or like important, I don't know, random bits. I just use a sticky note and I add it to it. These are some questions I need to ask my lawyer, so that's why it's there. I use this for all my upcoming collabs because at the moment I've been a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of collabs that I've been doing and brands that wanted me to shoot their content. And I make sure that I not only write down the collabs that I have upcoming, but also collabs that still need to pay me. And then here at the bottom, you can see that I have the actual days of the week. So sometimes this can be quite full and sometimes it's a little bit more empty, as you can see. Sometimes I spend the whole day filming and it literally is just one task, but it costs me all day. So then there's not that much in my planner. And sometimes I have like a lot of things to do on one day, as you can see here. So yeah, it kind of differs a little bit with that. Right now I'm going to transfer everything from my to-do list into my planner and kind of make sure that everything is scheduled into the right priority, if that makes sense, or right urgency. Best feeling ever. I scheduled everything that I need to do and I now feel like my mind is way more at ease because even though I still have a lot to do, at least I know what I need to do. Step number 3, my last step in my time management routine, is to make sure that my mind is not wasting any energy on like do not forgets. I like to call them do not forgets. Like little things you just don't want to forget, but they are kind of urgent or important. One thing that's always on my mind, but usually it requires me to wait a very long time, it's getting paid out. As you guys probably know, I am a full-time YouTuber, influencer, content creator, photographer, webshop owner, whatever you like to call it. I love my job, don't get me wrong, but there are some downsides. And one of the downsides is getting the actual money you worked for. Sometimes I work with very big companies that have like a term of 60 days. So then you have to wait 60 days after you finished all the work until you get the actual payment. And that is only if you remember to send out an invoice immediately. Sometimes I forget that. I mean, that's my mistake, obviously, but you know, I have a lot of things on my mind too, but it's also something that, you know, you kind of tend to forget. It's hard to keep track of. You have all these different clients, and it's not only if you're a content creator, if you're, you know, if you work for yourself, if you're a freelancer, anything like that. You know, if you have a side hustle, stuff like that is just something you kind of need to keep track of, but it's time consuming to do that. The app that I use to keep track of all this is called Tycoon Freelance Job Tracking. I am not sponsored by them. I just found them online and I thought it was a very helpful app. It is a paid app. It's a subscription app. You have to pay $7 a month. You can add whatever job, like payment you're waiting for. This is the actual app. It's called Tycoon. You have the option to add a new job. You can write down the start date. Then there's a rate calculator. There's an hourly rate available or a fixed rate, whatever you work with. And then when the payment is due, and then you can also add a description. After that, you can save it, and this app will actually give you a reminder when things are due to get paid out. So then you can actually contact the client, letting them know that your payment is due. But that is how I take care of things that are important. They're on my mind, but they actually just shouldn't be. I shouldn't worry about it. I should just get a reminder when a payment is overdue, if that makes sense. A little bit more about finances. I am not comfortable sharing, my complete income on the internet, but how I organize my finances and how, I keep track of everything and how I plan it all out. I'm totally, I'm so willing to share that with you guys if that helps you out too, because financing can be quite daunting, and a lot of this I had to learn myself too. I don't have any financial advisor or anything like that. I'm just figuring this out myself. This is also quite new to me because I never really done this full time before. So yeah. Anyway, that is how I deal with time management / a little bit of financing. And if you would like me to talk more about it, about certain topics that are, I guess, finance related or anything else, let me know in the comments down below. So guys, we're now in the lovely presence of Hasnain.
Lilia, always late, Kazakova.
It was 12 minutes.
Yeah,
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
You were late 10 minutes.
Dude, I'll tell you when I got here.
No, you got here at 12:10.
I got here late on purpose because I knew you would be late.
I know. So it's like we got late pretty much the same amount of time.
I came 10 minutes late and you were 13 minutes,
well,
12 minutes late.
In my defense, I have 2 charged batteries for you. So, and this one is charged too. So you can count on me. Because you have a shoot after this, right?
Yeah, I do.
You're so unprepared. And I'm saving your life. Because if your camera would die, you would be fucked.
I have time in between to charge it, so.
Where? You're just going to sit and charge it somewhere?
Yeah.
That's so late.
Wherever I eat.
Oh, yeah. You want to go to the Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there with my mom. It was not. I liked the look. It was nice, but do they have like a different brunch menu? Because when we went there for dinner, and that was kind of like heavy ass food. You want to eat like supper for?
I want to be asleep after I eat.
You have a shoot after. What the hell?
I'll walk it off.
Yeah, we have to walk a lot because we're going to the Capitol, and there's always like a lot to walk there. Also, have you ever been to the Library of Congress?
No, I need to, but it's always closed.
Is it closed?
It's closed
right
on
now?
weekends, isn't it?
Shit, I didn't know that.
This is illegal, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yay, so. Breaking the law on camera. Police, go get Hasnain right now.
If it was only the other car that broke a lot of laws.
Oh yeah, but that car, that's just like, that car is too cool to obey the law, like some cars just have that.
I'll get away with everything.
Yeah, you'll get away with that car.
I'll get away with murder in that car.
Damn, that's very serious. Okay, let's get to our destination safely without breaking any more laws.
Morning seeps through the blinds and joins us in bed, and you stir in your sleep. There goes fear in bed, and what if I make you pant?
Look at how amazing these pancakes look. Oh my god, I'm having mad FOMO. I ordered salad, and then Hasnain has these amazing pancakes. You have 2 types of people. People that eat salads, and people that eat this.
What if when you're fully awake, you come to your senses?